Fine Music Breakfast with Annabelle Drumm.
And the time now is 6 minutes past 8 o'clock. If you've just joined us, you're on Fine Music Breakfast at Fine Music 102.5. And just quickly looking at the weather, it's currently 16 degrees in Sydney and we're looking for a high of 24. In Penrith, it's 14 degrees, looking for a high of 25. And it will be partly cloudy today, with a medium chance of showers in the coast that works its way west towards the middle of the day. Very similar day tomorrow as well. And in the studio this morning, I've got a member of the ensemble Chaika, whose music is really unique. They do a mix of original compositions and reimaginings of traditional songs in folk, jazz and Balkan styles. And everyone I played this music to yesterday just can't help but bop along. It's very groovy stuff. They've been described as mesmerising, giving a rich depth, and it's their music being spine-tingling. So from the band Chaika, I want to welcome clarinet player Laura Altman. Welcome along, Laura.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm so pleased to have you here. Now, there's 6 of you, right? 4 women and 2 men. And you seem to come from very different backgrounds. Tell me how you guys got together.
Ooh, the process of forming the current Chaika has been a long one. The group started probably 10, maybe more than 10 years ago as another ensemble.
Did it have a different name at that stage?
It had a different name. It was in Yiddish. It was Die Groepehebeners.
That's much harder to say.
Which no one could remember, and it was difficult to say. But it sort of started more as like a Jewish music group by a girl, Sarah Meyerson, and they used to play. I say they because I actually wasn't in the group then. It was a quartet, and the group used to play, you know, weddings, bar mitzvahs,
right,
and folk festivals and other gigs as well. But gradually the group kind of evolved.
As different members came in?
Yeah, everyone came in. So
contributing their own things.
Exactly. And the kind of, I guess, agenda of the group or the interest of the group evolved as well. And that's where the name Chaika came in.
What does Chaika mean?
It means seagull in several Slavic languages. Yeah, so it's, I don't know, there's a few little ideas behind it, but yeah, I guess the ubiquity of the seagull is one of the kind of images that we've got, that it sort of appears everywhere. And
so how would you describe your music? Because you've got this wonderful mix that we can pick up little pieces from that, the Balkan connection and jazz and folk. And for me, folk is very broad, isn't it? Because it can be for any part of the world. So what's your description of how that is mixed up?
This is also a difficult question.
I'm being too challenging this morning.
It's interesting. Yeah, I suppose there's a lot of folk influences from Eastern Europe, and that comes from a couple of people in the group.
From what countries?
So Bulgaria and the Balkans.
Which are very old culture, don't they?
Yeah. And I had no real connection to the music before joining the group, actually, so it's been an education for me. But yeah, the jazz comes from a couple of other people in the group. Our bass player studied jazz. Our pianist and accordion player, Emily Rose, also studied jazz. So there's all these influences coming in, and I don't know what to call it. We actually had a concert at the City Recital Hall last year where we asked our audience,
what is it?
We did a little competition, and we asked them to define the group.
Did you get any good descriptions?
So many, and some of them were hilarious. And one of the ones that we picked was nomadic folk jazz.
Oh, wow.
Which I'm still trying to get my head around, but
that sounds very cool. Well, I think we should listen to a little piece of it. So you've had 2 albums out already,
correct?
And now we've got this third one, which is called Arrow.
Yeah.
So what's different about this CD compared to the first 2?
Ooh, good question. So I guess the CDs have kind of naturally been progressing towards more of an original style, with more contributions from us as
rather than traditional music?
Yeah,
right.
As composers. So obviously the inspiration from the music that we've played previously is in there, in the kind of fabric of the compositions, but there's a lot more original.
So it's a lovely development.
Yeah, a bit more of a melting pot, and we're kind of, I don't know, pushing things a little bit.
And the rhythm to this next piece, because I was listening to it yesterday.
Could you dance to it?
I did.
Oh, good.
but I'm a pretty good dancer, so I can figure that out. I'm going to leave that to the listeners to see if they can figure out the rhythm to this, because I think it's great fun. Let's have a listen to a piece from this new CD called Arrow, and this is the title track. That is so much fun. And you were saying that you end up dancing as well.
I do. Mm-hmm. Can't help it.
It is. I know. Nobody can help it. It's so great. All right, now you've got to tell us the rhythm of that.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what it counts up for people that are going crazy at home?
All right. Well, you can feel it just in a straight 4.
Mm-hmm. There's more to it than just a 4/4.
Yeah,
though,
but
right?
then there's all these things in there that kind of trip you up. It can be a 4. Basically, it's 7/4.
Right.
So
it felt like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Well,
1,
it's
2.
yeah. It's got like the 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
With a bump.
Well,
bump,
it's actually
bump
there's
in the
7
middle.
of them. I'm not counting them correctly. You can do that, which is there's 7 minims basically.
Yep. So for people who don't want to put the extra wriggle in, they can just clap along to 4.
Yeah, you can clap. It's not really 4, but it's a straight even thing. And then under that you've got the
bump, bump.
Which is 4 groups of 7. It's 7 groups of 4 over 4 groups of 7.
Oh,
how about
that's cross-eyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll need a lot of coffee for that one.
Yeah.
Either that or more wine, I think. More wine. So you've got this wonderful CD launch coming up, and that is on the 28th, I think, 28th of April at Camelot Lounge, which is a superb venue for this kind of music, I think. I love his collection of camels there. Isn't that just, it's so much fun. If you haven't been there, you've really got to go and have a look, because they always have such an eclectic collection of camels. Well, I don't know why he likes camels there, but it's a great space as well, I think, for this style.
Yeah,
and no
absolutely.
doubt you'll fill it up. So that's 28th of April. Is it the evening? In the evening?
Yeah, it's a Sunday evening.
Sunday evening. Oh, that's easy then. Plenty of time to get there, and good parking and that kind of stuff. Or there's the train that stops at
Sydenham is right out the
Sydenham.
front. Yeah.
Almost fall out of the train and into the venue. Almost.
Almost. You've got to climb some stairs.
That's
There is a lift as well.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it is accessible.
Very good. All right. And we have a double pass to give away today.
Yeah.
For the CD launch party. The artwork on the CD is gorgeous too. And so you've done this artwork?
I have, yeah. It surprised me, actually, that I did it.
That's the best kind of artwork, isn't it? That's great. And we've seen this artwork as well, because you posted it on Facebook last night to promote the interview. So that's on my page. I'll make sure it gets shared on Fine Music page as well for listeners to tune into. So this is great. Thank you so much for coming in and giving us this lovely launch to the CD, Arrow. So this is Laura Altman from Chaika Band. And as I said, their launch will be on the 28th of April. If you're interested in getting a double pass to the CD launch party, you can give us a call at 9439 4777 and leave your name and your phone number. Say that you're interested in going to the CD launch of Arrow with Chaika Band, and we will have that draw at 9 o'clock. Receptionist will give a call back for whoever gets into that. Thank you so much for coming in, Laura. It's really been lovely to talk to you.
Thank you very much, Annabelle.